Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for the share, John. I appreciate it as always. Good morning. How are we today? Dominic? Sin, Dominic. What is the good word? Um, I woke up to this slight, pitiful dusting this morning. Yeah. Hey, bunch of birds. That's kind of nice, though. How are you, George, over there at Facebook Land? Thanks for joining us today. Nice to see you as always. Couple hour delay, huh? Seems to breathe player, is it? Oh, come on. No. Slate House. I'm just messing around with a couple of things over here. So if you see uh, the image disappear for a second, yep, that's why I was just telling you. No, I've been messing around with all the settings for the YouTube broadcasts, as everybody knows. So just try to figure out what I have, to use, what it's capable of doing, what it can or can't do. Yikes! Not good. See, this doesn't. Well, you're kind of the reason why some of the laptop manufacturers have made these quick, easy disconnect cords, so it doesn't yank people's systems down off their desks. Yeah. I'm in the United States. Mm, da One of the things I am going to be doing, I'm figuring out how to do it when my show opens up. When I do these compounds, concentrates, and coffee, I'm going to have it where my shows are going to start and open with my promo, and then it'll roll over, and we'll be in the chat as we normally do. Speaking of promos, just for the ones who haven't seen it. Oh, county. Oh, okay. I thought I saw country. That's why I was a little. I'm New Haven County. I'm very close to Derby, but it has its good points and its bad points. Absolutely, absolutely. But just for the ones who don't know, this is a little something that was done yesterday. So yeah, that's my new promo. It's such a good tune, man. I had originally turned a couple people on to a sneak peek while I was working on the promo. And it was a short clip of the music in there while the promo was running, and then the music stopped. And I had individuals who were like, oh my God, that's Brutus, stop. I had individuals who was like, man, that's really cool music. Can you leave that in through the whole thing or even extend it a little bit? And I was like, yeah, sure, I can do that. So there we go. It actually debuted last night on WPLR's night show. Best part was it debuted on WPLR's night show while there were two, I believe it was Norwalk, police officers in the station. They had hot cops on the night show last night. I honestly figured, was wondering if somebody was going to say something about it, and they didn't even bat an eye. Thank you, thank you. It is. You were reporting to Facebook for what, David? Good morning, Jessica. How are you over there at Facebook Land? Thanks for joining us today. As always, it's nice to see you. See, I don't understand that. I mean, somebody posts up something that I don't like or that I don't agree with, I just scroll by it. I mean, what's the big deal? Thank you, thank you. Absolutely. Gotta love Iron Maiden. Unreal. No. Yeah, absolutely. No, that's total bullshit. For sure. I mean, it's your Facebook wall. It's your web page. No doubt. It's for you to put up what you want. Believe me, I've gone through it before. I know it sucks. Coming over to YouTube, Jessica? All right, cool, cool. uh, pull up my socks. Well, I mean, Facebook gave the ability to put GIFs up there, so you can put a crying baby GIF when somebody does stuff like that. Just saying. Dog fur floating everywhere. Well, yeah, the cream's good, but still, a nice crying, like animated baby GIF. Hey, Jessica, how are you? Thanks for joining us over here on YouTube. Everybody, Jessica, everybody. What is the good word for today? Well, sorry to hear about that, Dominic. Fruity Pebbles is a very good word. Ooh. Oh, boy. Some shatter, Dominic. It's called the dab stick. I'm doing good, thank you. These are called dab sticks. It's made out of borosilicate glass. Or, excuse me, it's made out of borosilicate. This particular tube is 9 millimeters, as you can see. I also sell a 12 millimeter one. Beautiful for doing concentrates, waxes, shatters, butters, things like that. You literally heat it up for 5 seconds. 2, 3, 4, 5. You have your concentrate, and you just tap it. Eyes are inhaling. Hold on, Dominic. I'll try and take care of that for you. Yeah, for some reason YouTube does this. To people. Let me see if I can help you out there. Whew. Trying to do that. Excuse me. Okay. Let's see if that will help out. Absolutely, it's nice when you have all the birds like that. Hey, relax. I know someone's here. It's your mommy. It is. Well, I mean, yes and no. I don't just do this for recreational reasons. I mean, I do it for medicinal, so I have to. It's tantamount to an individual who, you know, has to use, well, someone who has to take a pill every couple of hours, or someone who has to, a diabetic who has to take care of themselves. I mean, it's something I have to do. Very nice. Very nice. Nothing wrong with that. Good morning, Joe. How are you? Thanks for joining us today here in YouTube land. Sin, Jessica, Dominic, everybody, Joe, everybody. Wow, that was, see, today it was really quick. Facebook went, do you want to tag JC? Hey, Keith and Velman, how are you? Thanks for joining us over there in Facebook land. Everybody, Keith Velman, everybody. Yeah. Awesome. I'm glad you joined us, Jessica. I do like having everybody in here. It's okay. That's okay. We all have those issues with typing. I today am having an issue with my tongue apparently and cannot speak. What's the good word for today, Keith? How are you, man? You seem to be the only one over there in Facebook right now. Everybody else is over here in YouTube. No. Yeah, Dominic's a little salty on Facebook right now. It's understandable.
Facebook being a dick.
And yeah, somebody reported him for a posting.
A petty reporting?
Basically, yeah. Yeah,
we never had that happen.
Oh, I know. We had that conversation. I even said, I don't understand it. People should just scroll by something if you don't like it.
Hell, you straight up warn people. There's going to be shit on my page you're not going to like.
I straight up tell people, I revel in the fact if I do offend you. I do. I'm just that type of person.
No, never you.
People are saying hi to you.
Hi, everybody. Having one of those days.
Excuse me. By the way, that's it. How do you guys combat the munchies? Combat the munchies? Good morning, Michael. How are you? Thank you for joining us today. As always, it's nice to see you. Everybody, Michael, everybody. And yes, seriously, water. Water is a great, great appetite suppressant. You could even use the little flavors, the additives for it. Or, when you do get the munchies, reach for something, an apple. Reach, I go for apples, I go for carrots, I go for celery sticks with peanut butter. crackers instead of cookies. I don't smoke a lot. I was waiting for a lightning bolt. Get down, Rock. I mean, again, seriously, like I told you, it really is true. And I know a lot of people found it hard to believe, but the way I've lost so much weight was eating more, learning portion controls, moderation, and seriously, going for apples, going for stuff like that, really healthy ones. You can get these little things, these boxes. I get them. They have cut up apple chunks, other different things in it, and it has like a little dish of caramel in there that you can dip and munch on. Yes. Well, see, that's the whole thing. You don't have to consider it cheating. You don't have to consider it cheating. I mean, again, you can eat whatever you want. You just need to do it properly. That's what a lot of people do wrong. Again, I've always joked around about it. When I was a drinker, I always said I liked moderation as long as I could have it in excess. And that's the way I wasn't eating, too, for a while there. So I had to stop that. Congratulations, very good. I was doing that too for a little while. And again, it's all in not what you eat, but how you're eating it. Absolutely. That's absolutely true. Very good, Jessica. That's excellent. Absolutely. No. Since 2012, where I was at my highest weight, I've dropped so far to date 265 pounds. Good morning, Washington Weed Reviews. How are you? Thanks for joining us today. Everybody, Washington, everybody. Now, I literally have, that's what I was just going to say. I've literally dropped the equivalent of the average two people. My doctors have been wholly shocked. I'm 6'7". Yeah, no, I've always joked around and said that I was a science project as a child. This is what happens when you feed a child horse food. How you doing?
Try not blocking. Brutus.
I need to go grab something. I'll be right back, everybody. Hey, come on. Go ahead, Rock. Go ahead.
Rocky, come here. Brutus. You remind me that those are the almost like those
All right. I would never say I'm shorter than I am. I mean, I always tell people, quite frankly, being tall is not always what it's cracked up to be. All right, well, that's kind of expected, Sin. I mean, that's a that's a massive thing to go through. And you want to see the animal I was talking to? We have four of them here, Dominic. Although, if you technically want to count my kids, I have six of them here. That's exactly it, Jessica. Whenever people ask me my height, I always inevitably know what's going to follow. It's going to be, well, okay, after how tall are you? It's, do you play basketball? Or if I'm out in public, if I'm in a store, if I'm at with the little woman shopping, which I do once in a while, not much, or something else, it's, could you reach that for me? I loved playing football. Absolutely loved playing football until I had two ribs broken. Yeah, my bottom ribs right on my left side. Back when that happened. Good morning, Rich Richie. How are you? Thanks for joining us, man. Oh, I hear that. Okay, thank you. Excuse me. Well, hey, we have to eat. I want some deer. I want venison. I have been in the mood for some venison for a while now. Huh. Nice. Okay, that's funny. Um, awesome. Thank you for joining us, Rich. Glad you look forward to it. I was mentioning earlier, I really do like hanging out like this. Everybody's really gotten me back into kicking back, relaxing with individuals. I definitely enjoy the chill atmosphere. Absolutely, absolutely. He has actually a couple of times while I've been doing my broadcasts. He jumps into the Facebook chat. See, I would. Oh man, I wouldn't be able to have deer meat in my house long enough. Yes, I actually had Mike Lapatino join us in the Facebook chat as well. I thought that was really great. Hey, Rachel, how are you? Good morning. Thanks for joining us over there at Facebook Land. Everybody, Rachel, everybody. By the way, Rachel, when I say everybody, the reason why I'm talking with other individuals, I have dual cameras and chats running at the same time. I broadcast in Facebook Live and I broadcast in YouTube Live. So I'm talking back and forth with individuals. Let's see here. Over in YouTube, we have so far Cynthia, Dominic, Jessica, Rich, and Washington Weed Reviews. All you guys, we have Rachel over in Facebook. So how are you today, Rachel? What's the good word for the day?
He doesn't like pause. No, he does. That's why I got the hit. He'll like give the paw, but like when he's laying down, don't.
Although you just said a name, you referred to Mike in a way that a lot of people do, but he says himself, quite frankly, he doesn't like it. Awesome, awesome. See, I think it's really great, really great how many people log on and watch the streams while they're at work. Absolutely, Friday. I mean, that right there is set, kind of says it all, right? As far as being great, the good word for today. But yes, I think it's so great how so many individuals, like years ago, myself or other, all of us would never have gotten away with this kind of thing at work. I'm the same way, Sim. That's what I say. Quite frankly, when I have a bad day, I look in the mirror, I tell myself to go fuck off, and I take the afternoon off. Being your own boss does have its advantages. Where are you joining us from today, Rachel?
Yeah. No, you fucking called him.
Well, I own my own custom glass
It's my call.
business, Dominic. So again, some people don't really consider it work.
Smack
I,
him in the face with his face.
I never got into that game. I play video games, as everybody knows. I mean, heck, I collect video games. Oh, machine shop. Nice, nice. Awesome, awesome. Hi to the employees. Hi to everybody else. But yes, Dominic, I own a custom glass company for cannabis users. I make all different and have and showcase, I should say, different items for cannabis users. I have made. I will commission different glass makers to make pieces, and some of them, in some case, I mean, all of them are absolutely talented unto themselves, but some of these pieces are absolute works of art. It's no longer just, hey, here's a nice bowl. Although this is a nice bowl. This was made by Mike Vaughn, Glassworks. I love it. Yes, my aardvark is one of them I was talking about. However, I also have this one. Hold on, if you recall. This is what I'm talking about. I mean, this is just some amazing work. Good morning, Bud Rich. How are you, man?
See, he likes holding your.
For sure. Made by absolutely talented artists. This was a collaboration, this piece, between two artists, Dirty B and Josh Jits.
You a grumpy old.
He's just amazing. Got my coffee over here. And then, again, this one I love because it, quite frankly, can be displayed out in many types of settings and motifs. Good morning to you, boys. How are you? Thanks for joining us today. I mean, thank you. You see the work, the cut, the craftsmanship. Okay, well, this piece that I'm holding in your hands would run you $1,200.
Only I could do that too.
That's what I said too. The detail is just incredible. All around. Oh, yes. This is a $1,200 piece. It even runs here in the bottom. Uh-huh. Because these are one of a kind, too. You have to think about this.
Here you go.
This isn't something that you're going to go out and find in every glass shop or gas station being sold by the dozens. This is not cheap China knockoff. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, he is.
And then, again, this one.
I'm not bringing this little.
Well, it wasn't that they showed the police my promo. The police were there. Last night's show was called Hot Cops. And they ran my new promo on the show. I thought that was fantastic.
Because she did actually meet me
Now, again, this one, you want something like this made?
on the porch. She couldn't come in, but
Why? Why? It's not like I'm doing anything illegal.
if I got
I am not worried about it in the least. But like I was saying, this little guy would run you $1,500.
oh gosh, no.
Oh no, not at all. I loved the fact that he ran it last night. Are you kidding?
Here, I think this is your
He had stopped over yesterday, and I showed him. Yes, I showed him the promo, and he was like, "Oh my God, this is really cool. This is really good. This is great. Can I run this tonight?" Hell yeah! If you look at the detail on that aardvark, I mean, seriously, you would truly understand like just the amount of work, the time, the talent, and the effort that is behind that piece. Not to mention the fact they're functional smokers. It's not just a piece of art. It's not just something to look at. That's literally a dab tool. That's a dab rig.
Why
You turn that like that. You heat it up. Right here. You can see his body is actually where the water is.
if you can find me a husky, I want another pink horse.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm honored to be, you know, to know these individuals. Oh, it's so nice. So nice.
He's back. Oh shit. Never mind. You're not fun. Apparently you fucked up.
And Bunrich, actually, just go back really quick. The new promo. Pretty soon, when I start my compound concentrates and coffee, that's going to open my show. That's one of the reasons I made that.
What wafer are you on?
Yes, glass again. To sit back and see how a glass blower operates. I'm in Connecticut. I'm right near Derby, actually.
You can't just sit trapped and kill everybody. You have to capture the form.
I often will share and put up live streams from the glass blowers as they're in their studios doing their thing. It's just so intriguing to sit there and watch. Delaware is actually where I was born. I think I have that on my Facebook profile. I think. It's been a long time since I set up my About Me section. Let me see. View as. About.
I'm kind of expecting him at the Royal Rumble, like a little bit. Or for him to like get a certain date wrong again.
He was fun.
No, he was.
The little Jimmy line. I'm sorry, but that was fun.
Little Jimmy already got hit by a car. We already solved that. We've seen a shiny red ball in the street. We've seen even a basketball in the street. So.
Waterbury, nice. Waterbury actually has. I've been doing research on an old trolley system that used to operate in Waterbury and is almost like, don't want to say an urbexer's dream or whatever, but I know a lot of us fellow urbexers who have been dying to try and find this place. I know some pictures that have gone up about showing this location. Let's see. Hold on one second. Let me show you a picture of what I'm talking about. This is located in Waterbury. Hold on a second. There you go. See the structure?
I have issues sometimes because like it'll be in my head what I want to write. I just can't.
This is located somewhere in Waterbury. This used to be part of a trolley train system. The original system that is long since defunct. I need to find it. It literally does. It's kind of like uh, beckons me. No, it's not. It's not anywhere like right out in the open. Like I said, a lot of people have been looking for this place for years, and a lot of people, including myself, are very fucking disappointed because we can't find it. I have seen some of the stuff that's down by a river for the abandoned system. Let's see, hold on. There's this. There's that one, which was Middletown, Highland Pond Preserve, Meriden, Waterbury, and another thing. That was part of the original old trolley and train system, which is down by the water. That's one that's readily accessible that everybody knows about. But yeah, this other one. Yeah, I love stuff like that. I always have. Anything, mostly anything history intrigues me because it's literally the building blocks of where we're at today. So, how things were built, how things were shaped and molded, how it was done, how it was run, how it was completed, who completed it, how it was operated, for how long it was operated, all of that stuff is really cool to me. I mean, again, you're a little infatuated with the railroad systems in general and the history of railroading when you own your own train car. Nice. Very nice. That's cool. Absolutely. I would enjoy that. For sure. I've used Waterbury DMV quite a few times, so I know the area. So that's awesome. Happy Fridays. Fridays. Frydaze. It's Fridays. Man, YouTube, or not YouTube, Facebook just doesn't work with wanting to show me who's viewing today. Although, yep.
Oh, I got enough of this.
He puts his hair back like that because he's confused. He's trying to show you love and you're telling him not to.
Uh,
Everybody got quiet. What are you guys doing?
He doesn't. You don't have any reason to rush. You just need to be gentler with Jason's things. Before I do to you when push your destination over. I won't kill him. I'll just slam him. Grab right in.
Yeah, there'll be no slamming the dogs.
Don't worry. Fisher doesn't kill game birds.
People are playing to fetch with the dogs. The dogs are getting the better of them. The other day when the big guys were playing, one ran one way through the kitchen, one ran the other way around the kitchen, and they literally crashed in the living room. It was very amusing. What's up, James? How are you? Thanks for joining us today. I need a new light fixture. Excuse me. How you doing today, bud? What is the good word, James? Thank you, Dominic. The whole room's like this. This is my sun porch. I've done this before, but there you go. Have a somewhat look. The reason I say sun porch is if you don't like a lot of windows, you wouldn't like this porch because you are surrounded. So, yeah. You rock, brother. Thank you, thank you. Yes, I do like all that stonework down there. Absolutely.
Don't you start getting jealous.
If I'm allowed grow rights, if we are, ever granted, it would be nice. Again, when some patients are having to pay $400 for an ounce in our program, that's not compassion. That's not compassionate. Yeah, it's highway robbery, quite frankly.
So it's like I can suck this game all by myself. I really don't need anybody.
All right, Rachel. Thanks for joining us over there in Facebook Land. It's been nice chatting with you today. Go do what you got to do, and I will be here. I'm either broadcasting a live test of a product, or on the days that I'm not doing that, I'm running this broadcast. You have yourself a good day, too.
He looked back. He got it, baby. I know you are doing.
Mhm. Again, I'm glad those places that I sent you to worked out for you. Mm. Well, again, it'll become easier, as things progress. It really is just it's a work in progress.
No, don't pull on somebody. Pull the sheet all you want. It's not mine. Oh,
Seriously?
but
One of those things blew up in my face.
Mm.
I didn't tell him to. We technically was already doing it.
And don't know.
Well,
It's my job. Uh-huh.
it's not my job.
What is your job then?
I don't know. Oh wait, shit.
What?
Friday.
What?
Friday.
Yes. Amen.
Really?
Well, again, this state, as with every other state, always, they go through their growing pains. They go through. I mean, let's get rid of Malloy and see how quick the state turns around. But yeah, There we go. Well, that's what we're hoping for, James. That's why I said let's. Everybody's doing what we need. We have forward progressive thinking individuals on both sides of the coin, Republican and Democrat. So, yeah, true. Absolutely. Absolutely. You know, um, it is nice when either the legalization of cannabis or even medical programs are brought in using the legislative process. Absolutely. Nice. There we go.
Well, you guys need to cut it down. I
Really? See, I've been hearing that a lot lately about individuals who are getting seeds out of stuff in the program.
is that what you used to do?
Hey,
I don't want to say because I know the used
nothing wrong with being part of the process as long as part of that process is change in a good way.
Oh gosh. I suppose technically it didn't kill him. Ideally, you want to keep grabbing to death from where you are so you can make it more accurate.
Excuse me. Excuse me. I don't know how that's possible. Really? Man, it's like Christmas for you, huh? How are you, Bob, over there in Facebook land? Thanks for joining us today. Everybody, Bob, everybody. I'm doing good today, Bob. What is a good word? Go ahead, go do what you got to do. Just so you know, Bob, when I talk to other individuals, if you don't see things coming up in the chat, it's because I have two broadcasts running at the same time, both Facebook Live as well as YouTube Live. And I have two chat windows. So I'm not just an individual sitting here talking to the voices in my head. Where are you joining us from today, Bob? Ah, yes. I hear you. I haven't taken mine out in month at least. You know, I was going up and starting it. Nice, nice. Yeah, I was going up and starting her, but no, it got to the point it was just so cold. -7 we hit, so I left the battery disconnected, brought it back down here to the house, put it on the trickle charger, and just been waiting. Although it is rather amusing to me and other people that my Model A has better heat in it than my '67 Mustang at the moment. So what was the deal, Dominic? Yes, I'm waiting with anticipation to very soon be putting down the road doing more videos with the old girl. Uh, she loves to run. Someone trying to beat you sent you a friend's request. That's stupid. Obviously, they wanted to get caught. We had an individual do that to us in Facebook. They used their cell phone and they made a fake account and they were sending us messages and sending messages out to other individuals, just trash talking me and my household, my family. I mean, going so far as to like bad talk our kids. Now, the stupid thing was when they made it via mobile. Well, see, here's the thing: when you make stuff via mobile, you better know enough to go in and take a look at the settings because it tagged his location, and we literally were able to go in, click a button, and it brought us through Google. It brought us through Google and sat us via street view right out in front of the individual's house. I mean, wow. Yeah, when confronted, they tried to claim that, well, maybe it was somebody else trying to make an account in their name, and that, they're like, well, couldn't other people hate you as much as I do? And I quite frankly looked them in the face and I said, no. It can't be somebody else. And I showed him the whole thing through Facebook. So, yeah. That is rather amusing when individuals don't bother to pay attention and send you a friend request from a fake account made by you, by them. Yeah, absolutely. They did still try to somewhat deny it until at the point where the physical thing through Facebook's page and Google showing the street view of their home, then there was absolutely nothing that they could do. Coffee. Ah, I love that sound. Grinds my beans. Wait for the press. There we go. Oh yeah, absolutely. Let individuals know about that fake account. You can report it, and then that way others know not to accept the friend's request if they try to claim, oh, there was a problem with my other account. Hey, this is my new one. And Bob, really, this should be a good word if you think about it. Today's Friday. It's the end of the week. Unless you still have to work over the weekend, but even still. There we go. Cheers. Yeah, I can understand that, Sid. Considering I'm English, Irish, Cherokee, Blackfoot, and Polish. I think those are so hysterically funny too because the English and the Irish still fight to this day. Cherokee and Blackfoot, two very rival tribes. Yet somebody wanted sex so badly that they, crossed that void of the major fighting. I guess that's where I got it from. Yes. And then, and then the Polish. I mean, my last name pretty much says it all. Sasonic. Ah, love coffee. Fresh coffee? Absolutely, Bob. I love my coffee system. Ah, drink it black, no coffee, no sugars, no nothing. Welcome back.
See, look at him.
Really?
He's hiding his face.
Fucking pathetic. Why you beat up my damn dog? I asked you to leave us alone.
Chase is a lot more hyper than Rock. He's just smaller. If we got the husky would probably be just fine.
Well, I'm still hitting up somebody into call C from the other day. It is a nice smoke.
Over 2 grand.
A Bosch Benvenuto, Bob. If you look it up through Google, make sure I get the spelling. Yes, it's Benvenuto. Does all sorts of coffees, fresh grounds, presses, and then makes your cup. Does everything from standard coffees to the frou frou candy bar coffees in a cup that people like. espresso shots. Um, it'll do hot creams. It everything. You could even actually set it up to run and function and work with an app. There you go, Dominic. Good job. Yeah, seriously, people like that, just report the page. You know, I wouldn't even mess around with it. Because again, unfortunately, you know it's a fake page, but somebody out. Thank you. Yeah, it is a serious system. You have to really like your coffee in order to spend the money for this machine. So, yeah, back to you, Budbirds. I'm still smoking on some of the banana OG, the OG crossed with cookies and cream. I mean, again, just so sweet, so nice. There you go. Not a problem. We'll be here. That's so fucking awesome. All right, this is kind of amusing, at least to me. If you do a when you do a search for my coffee machine and you see the images that come up, like one of the first, one of the number 11 image to come up in the top searches is my machine with my coffee cup that says a giant cup of "Stop Your Fucking Bitching." I guess Google search likes my like that photo. It absolutely is my picture, 100%. I will actually show you the image. It is a giant cup. Yes, it is. It's a big cup. Yeah. Well, I actually kind of it was brought to my attention too. If you do a search for honey tip nectar collectors, that there's this company who has been using honey tip nectar. There's a company on their page who is using my video here from YouTube demonstrating the nectar collector and stuff. And they even said it's like one of the best videos for that product outside of what Smoke Cartel made.
Orange loan is approved.
I was just like, wow, oh, that's really cool. Huh? Sure. I don't mind people using my videos though. I mean, I post them publicly here in YouTube. I put them out available for everybody to see. I put them on my page through Facebook publicly. So I actually I wrote them and I was like, hey, it's really cool. I like that video that you got on there. You know, the dude looks really familiar because, quite frankly, it's me. Could you at least just put in, a link and a little, asterisk that says, Honey Tip Nectar Collector video made by Connecticut Medical Marijuana Critic? Well, no, it's not that they posted me. They used my Honey Tip Nectar Collector video on their webpage. Right, exactly. And that's what they did. That's totally what they did. They wrote me back and they were like, hell, absolutely, not a problem, man. It's a really good video. Yeah, they were like, it's a really good video, and we wanted to showcase it. So yeah, they have right on there, Honey Tip Nectar Collector video made by Connecticut Medical Marijuana Critic Brian C. And they even have a link to ConnecticutMedicalMarijuanaCritic.com. So no, I can't complain. Heck, somebody told me about it. I haven't seen him yet, but there is a TV station over in Japan
Whoa.
that has been running a lot of my videos, like in a good way. Yeah, I was blown away when I heard about that. Let me see if I could find it.
Hey guys, take a look up. I don't know.
Trying to see if I could find at least the listing. I mean, it's all in Japanese, but you can clearly tell who it is. Yes, yeah, it's really cool. Let's see, is this one? Yeah, I can't come. Of course, now that I want to find the link, of course I can't find it, but I'll have to lift it up. I'll have to show it for everybody. I thought it was pretty awesome. Yeah, right. I put it away so I wouldn't forget it, and then I forget where I put it. Absolutely. Not a problem, Budrich. We'll be right here. Yeah, of course. Now that I want that freaking link, I can't find it anyplace. Oh, man. Oh, well. It's all good. Oh, boy. I got a bunch of message requests and filtered requests to go through.
Can't let me eat every single time, though. Not every single time. No. Good point. I can do this. It's just one more level. I am.
Another song stuck in my head.
What do you want?
Hmm. There's cereal down there. There's like chocolate cereal. There's no cereal in there. Mm. Fair enough.
Yeah. Hey, when you got an eyelash in the eye, man.
To get the cereal, she said she wants the
Can't
chocolate.
read.
I never said I don't want it.
You just have to be rude. You are truly a cat because a cat will go in the kitchen and see what kind of food you have and then decide it does not want it anymore. They do that.
Rude. Bug? Bubba. Ah, good.
Purposely. Purposely. Okay.
Time to pack a bowl. Tell you, this little bitty dusting that we got, man, was a tease. Well, again, you get more snow throughout the season than we do in general, anyways. Oh, absolutely. That's one of the reasons I like it too. If it's going to snow, I want it to snow enough to cover the ground and cover things because then it gives it that nice, beautiful look to it. Right now, it's like scraggly. You see the brown of the grass kind of sticking through most of this. It is what it is. Excuse me. Cheers, all. There you go. See, it's a good way to look at it. Stay positive. Hello, Jessica. Thanks for joining us over there, Facebook land. What is the good word? Excuse me. What's going on, Daniel? How are you? Thanks for joining us over there in Facebook land. Daniel, Jessica, Jessica, Daniel. Everybody YouTube, Daniel.
Why are you showing me that? Nothing to do. Man,
You haven't heard me say much of them.
I mean,
Why, that's cute.
look,
What, puppy? Not gonna lie. They're really cute. Meow.
That did not sound good.
the screen here. I'm Chaz.
Good morning. How are you?
Pam's over there.
Hi.
Recliner trying to move, real sore. Ooh,
Convenience
sorry to
shop
hear
is
that.
sitting in, and Megan is behind the camera.
Nice, nice, good. Glad to hear that. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. I'm happy with it for sure.
We wouldn't be looking at us right now. That is true.
I had put it up,
She wore
and I realized the first time I put it up that towards the end, where the credits run, right in there it said music, and it was blank.
So Megan said that she
I couldn't do that. You know, I had to go back in and add in the information for the artist, the song title, and all of that, where it was found and everything. That it's, you know, it's covered and yep, free to use. It's licensed through YouTube and all that. And
Putting it on Facebook. The guy who works
Have
for the
you ever called JT?
No.
no. Actually, that music is a clip here through YouTube. All people have the option. If you actually go in and you look, you can find there's a listing for music, for video, like little video snippets, for soundtracks, for small, like, you know, you want to do like add-ins like bomb explosions or, you know, stupid audio in the background for stuff. They have a whole bunch of it that's literally available for people to use without getting themselves in trouble. You know, if you try to run somebody else's music in your YouTube clip, you know, YouTube will actually flag you and they will send you a message. If it's not, if you're not allowed to use it. Oh yes, on YouTube, for sure. So that was the other reason why I grabbed that, because that way I could use it from here, put it into my music. I actually have a few songs that I found. That's just one of them. And, you know, the others will be used, like snippets or parts will be used for some upcoming things as well. But I was explaining to individuals, that new promo is going to run as a slate at the beginning of my opening segments now. When I do these compound concentrates and coffee, it's going to be set up that when I hit the broadcast button, when I hit the start, people will see that come up first. They'll see the things, they'll hear the music, and then when that clip ends, cool. Good morning, Dark Star. Thanks for joining us today. Always nice to see you.
Tom Brady kiss a baby tiger.
Yeah.
And Christian, who went to see the tiger, says, yeah, no, they told us that they bite, like really bite, so you can't get your face in
I'm
their
okay
face.
with that. I'm okay with them biting me. I would
I'm
like
sure
that.
the Beardsley Zoo's okay with a headline, radio personality gets face bitten off.
Right.
Yeah, that would work good. They play no
How hard can it be?
All right, Dominic, thanks for joining us today.
Not a kitten.
Very good chatting.
Yeah.
As always, anytime you see a broadcast going on, Compound Concentrates and Coffee, or if I'm doing a live broadcast, feel free to jump in.
All right.
I don't mind it.
So put your request in.
Yeah.
You want me to call them?
Ask Christian. Oh, he's listening now. Did he call them?
Ah.
Let's ask. That's job one. He probably called them. And the other thing is, would he bring them here? Did he ask them? No.
No, they won't take them out.
No. Do you know that definitely, Meg?
You wanted to say for Bodie?
Someone asked? Gotcha.
The little, Fred Square thing.
Right. Now,
Like my mom, who's I was 21 years old, right?
The wolf pups, by the way, they're like this big. Oh my god, fuzzy.
There's a weird. You always look for people's weird.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot with ant, but that's one of them.
That's one of them,
Little baby animals.
Oh,
Baby animals.
I want them all. Sometimes I'll just like Google image like a certain baby animal, and I'll just go through all the pictures.
You gotta put her in a room with a bunch of puppies.
Right.
Oh, you gotta bring her to one of those furry conventions where everybody tries
No!
to
Yeah.
No, they would have to be children dressed as fur.
Right. They'll get
They're
her
gonna be
face.
little. They're gonna be little. Yeah.
It's gonna be great.
But they had to. That's all I want.
You should have seen Pam's face on the day she
What's that? Being at work is bad news?
Because it's like you're there.
I know a lot of people are like, man, it's Friday. I wish the end of the day would be here already.
Facebook.
They're like, is it 5 o'clock yet?
I do. I have Facebook, and actually one day AG and I
wanted to go.
yep, we would reach out to that one dude, we reach out to JT about the red pandas.
Yeah.
Remember those? Oh my god, the red pandas. If you don't know what they look like, just Google red panda right now. They're the cutest thing ever. They had them in their pictures.
Drive right now to South Dakota.
So we reach out to them. Let us do something with those.
Cam's getting a lot of JT.
Thanks, Chad.
First cartridge of sapphire oil.
Did I catch you in the middle of something? You sound pissed off, alright? You just
Hmm?
Did I just wake you up?
Absolutely. Connected Pharmaceutical Solutions does do a good product. For sure. For sure. I agree. It is CPS, right, that does sapphire? Or is that Curaleaf? Am I thinking the wrong one?
I need interaction.
Dress it like one name?
That's a great idea. They did that with pandas.
No, I mean,
in like China.
No, I meant dress it like one.
Oh, okay. So
Whoop.
they did that in somewhere in China or somewhere.
Yes.
Died.
Oh yeah, no, I love the Cherry Thunderfuck for sure. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. That's one of the ones I had so many discussions with people in the state about regarding that name, because they were like, we don't feel right in good conscience, or we don't feel in good conscience, or whatever, however it was they said, saying to individuals, well, this strain's name is Cherry Thunderfuck. And that was one of the times when I, again, brought up the fact that if an individual's having a bad time, if they have, a bad condition that they're dealing with, the last thing they're worried about is the name of the product. Like, in that regard, truthfully, if it's a name like that, it kind of makes certain people, chuckle over the name. So it gives them, it kind of momentarily distracts from the bad part at hand.
I don't think I said anything negative, and I told Nancy that I love her. She called it, I don't feel like I have anything to call it. I didn't say anything
Mhm.
about it.
See?
She basically thinks like that.
Absolutely. Welcome back, bud. Now it's my turn. I will be right back, everybody.
I didn't say you were that way. I said I was caught off guard. I love Nancy, and I'm very happy that she loves all of us so much. I am a little uncomfortable with the mouth kiss, but I give Nancy a pass because she's having a good time.
You just be one of those.
What?
No. See, she made the face. She made the same face I did.
Yeah, like
Like, I'm not a,
face,
no. Did you see the Tom Brady thing? He kissed his
Yeah.
son for like 3 hours.
Yeah, like Eon.
Yeah.
they're
Way too
dating.
long.
And when you hold the back of their head and bring it into you too, that's weird.
Right.
That's really.
Let's put the music on.
No, he didn't do
that, but he never sat up either. Like, you're getting a massage, I get it, but like, you can like prop yourself up on one elbow for a little.
Yeah.
He didn't even do that. He
Yeah.
made his kid bend
Come
all
to him.
the way over
Yeah.
to kiss him for an uncomfortable amount of time.
Yeah.
Mississippi's right there.
That was a little weird.
The line of scrimmage right there.
I don't mind a peck, but that was weird.
That was
When your
weird.
kid's young and they come up to you and kiss you, and if they hit you in the lips or something, they're like,
That's fine.
when they're young,
And they're cute.
they don't know what they're doing, kind of thing. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, when the kid's 11 years old,
Yeah.
and you're laying shirtless on the floor.
All right, Super Bowl picks. AJ,
Eagles.
Phil,
I just don't think the Eagles can do it. I'm gonna say Patriots. I'll say 23-13. That's what you go for.
Megan, Patriots. Dave,
I always pick the wrong team. I always lose on Super Bowl.
These are the Jets.
So I want the Patriots to win. So I'm gonna predict the Eagles just so that
So,
I'm gonna bet on the Eagles so that the Patriots win. That's what's gonna happen. Wherever my money goes, it goes out.
Pam,
I want the Eagles to win, but I have a feeling the Pats are going to win.
I'm gonna go with the Patriots, and I want the Patriots to win only because the Eagles fans are such douchebags, and I don't mean you guys that are watching and listening.
I do.
We don't know. Maybe they
Phil
are.
wants more people to apologize to.
I'm a Giants fan. Forget it. Yeah, forget it. Everybody's a loser there.
Yeah, it's just, when you puke at an 8-year-old because they're wearing an opposing team's jersey,
Well, try that fire.
yeah, screw you.
And then don't kiss the 8-year-old in the mouth after.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, that'd be a good video. All right, that's the Weekend Review podcast. Have a great Super Bowl Sunday. We'll see you back there Monday. Lots of stuff from all over the country. I'm Chaz, that's AJ.
See ya.
Pam's over there.
Bye.
Phil's over there.
What were you just doing?
Oh, it's a thing I do now. I've been doing this lately. I don't realize I do it. I just put my necklace on my nose.
But then she takes her hand and smushes her nose down.
Well, you do this, don't you?
In the wintertime, when you smell the inside of your nose, it smells so not weird. I don't know.
Uh,
No, I don't know. It's a little thing that I do. Where I just constantly
Smell
push.
the inside of your nose.
And
It's
guys,
a weird thing that I've always been doing.
How do you smell the inside of your nose?
It's going like this.
oh, breathing.
I don't smell it.
It doesn't smell like really anything.
if I
But
had
it's
the
just
zoo,
a
I
weird
wouldn't
thing
let
I
her
do.
anywhere near my animals.
It's
Just
just be
saying.
there.
This is why.
I'm gonna get in there. I will get in there. I know it.
All right, comedian Dave Riley and AJ, Saturday, February 3rd at someplace in Hartford. Hartford Liquor
Flavor Company.
Flavor Company.
DaveRiley.com.
All right, DaveRiley.com. We're linked up at Chaz and AJ in the morning.com. Meg's back there.
Tony. I don't want to keep you up with me.
Oh, you want to come on? You can come on. No? Okay. I'm back, everybody. Sorry about that. Ah. Peace. Excuse me. Let's see here. Solano Premium Dog Run. That sounds good. Nice. You're having a heat wave, a tropical heat wave. Let me see. All right, according to online, it's 25 here. According to the one out in my driveway, it looks to be anywhere between 29 and 30. Okay. I'm going to try something real quick. So don't freak out and think, oh, hey, welcome back, welcome back. Um, like I was just starting to say, I'm going to try something real quick so you guys don't freak out. I'm still here. Let's see, will that work? Let's see. And there. Do, 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 do. That's off. Okay, none. Slate out. Okay. Again, just checking stuff over here on my end with the YouTube editor. Ah, my doggies. Nice. Very nice. Cheers, man. 6, yeah, well, that's all right. It's all good. You have a good one. I'll see you tomorrow. So outside of me putting up the gray slate a couple of times, how has the broadcast been today overall? Everything good, video and audio? Good, good. Glad to hear it. I always like the way you say that. Yeah, even for me. Awesome, though. I'm glad it's working. Yeah, I know. Since you're the ones on here, you get to see this quick preview. This is another page that's being set up. And when my Periscope app gets all set up and everything is synced and everything's working, I will simultaneously be broadcasting not only to Facebook and to YouTube, but also to this channel through Ustream. This is a channel I've had for years. It hasn't been doing a thing, so I'm going to put it to use. Yeah, what's nice too is using the Periscope software. It's all encompassed. Out of the one thing, it serves out to all of these individual pages. So I actually won't have to constantly run my cell phone to broadcast to Facebook and my iPad to broadcast to YouTube. I actually will be able to only have to use one thing, utilizing the other for other stuff. So what is on the agenda of you two for today? Hmm. Right, yeah, that's true. You were saying that before. And business as usual. Huh? Nothing wrong with that. Not at all. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's funny, Budrich was mentioning the groundhog before. I actually have been looking up the hill. I haven't seen my groundhog, any one of my groundhogs today, so either they didn't come out up by the drive-in today, or they might have come out down there by the pond. Nothing you can do like online, even. Excuse me. I know you do, Sin. Turned it down for compassionate care? See, I don't understand that. The state. Hmm. I again don't understand the way the state runs this program sometimes. I really don't. Well, sorry that they turned you down. Mm, nice. 23% THC. Okay. Nothing to sneeze at. Not at all. Tahoe OG Kush Crush with blueberry. Cheers. I know. Again, that's why I'm saying I don't understand the way this state runs their program. Um, you know, quite frankly, individuals who are on disability are what that program is supposed to be made for. So when I hear people are denied access to it, I don't. It just doesn't compute. Are you gonna tell me anymore? Okay. I think one of my garbage cans just blew over. What's up, Eli? How are you? Thanks for joining us over there in Facebook land. Sin, lipstick, Eli, sin, lipstick. uh, yeah, I've had a couple cups today. I'm actually doing nice. I'm good. Just debating going for a dab. I think I'm going to do that. Let's check something real quick. Excuse me. There we go. So what's a good word for today over there in Facebook land? Exactly, Sin. That's all any of us can do. What's going on, Paul? How are you, man? Good chatting with you today. Welcome to Facebook land here, everybody. Paul, everybody. Chilling, having fun as usual. You know, been on broadcasting so far. Actually, we're over the 2 hour mark. Yeah, coming up 2 hours and 15 minutes. Hanging out with everybody, just a nice virtual sesh, kick back, start the day. Yeah, exactly. Kick back, start the day, little smoke a couple bowls, have some dabs, couple cups of coffee, nicey nice. Great conversation, chilling with everybody as always. Speaking of dabs, cheers, huh? Now, just so, again, Eli knows, but Paul, so you know, if you hear me talking to individuals or answering a specific question and you're looking on your screen and you're like, hey, where is that? I don't see this going on. I'm not just sitting here talking to the voices in my head. I have a dual broadcast going on, both Facebook land as well as YouTube land. And I run two chats at the same time. So. That was a good dad. Good dad. So what do you got going on in your neck of the woods today? Any good things happening on this Friday? Excuse me. Cool, cool. Nothing wrong with that. Although sometimes the hardest thing to do is absolutely nothing at all. Right, right. I mean, been hearing that my entire life, huh? You know, especially back with the old, Mexican brickweed. I mean, you you almost coughed on that stuff just looking at it. Hell, I almost started coughing just thinking about it. Thank you for the like on the video. I appreciate it. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. My goodness, man, the seeds in that stuff, I could just remember, like, getting an eighth of it, thinking, man, I'm so happy. I'm going to go and get baked. And then I sit down and I start breaking into it, and just like all these seeds are falling out. There's all this stuff. By the time all was said and done, I ended up with like 2 grams out of 3.5. Oh yeah, just absolutely nasty. And of course, those are the seeds, even back then, you didn't want to grow. They were just so absolutely disgusting, you threw them out. Sure, sure. Anybody who's smoked long enough, knows the struggle is real. Oh, yeah. I talk to people about that all the time. Exactly. I mean, even like, some of my friends over a couple of days were like, well, they had nothing to smoke. They were scraping. And I'm like, yeah, well, been there, done that many times. And yes, dry, shitty weed lipstick for sure. Oh, yes. Heck, back in the 80s, man, growing stuff and literally, early 80s, not knowing any better, being young and trying to grow something and basically like, smoke and leave. Yeah, just not knowing. Just not knowing. Absolutely. I mean, those were also the times where, the toilet paper tube bowl was fucking key. Or making something out of tinfoil to smoke through, because I didn't even have a bowl yet. Oh, yeah. Come on. Oh, yeah, tinfoil bowls. Did the tinfoil bowls. Let's see, what else? I still actually have one packed away. Oh, yeah, no, beer cans did. Absolutely, beer cans, soda cans, whatever. Oh, sure. Squish, poke a hole, push the side down, squish the sides in a little bit so it kind of came up like this so the pot wouldn't roll off, and poke a bunch of holes. Yep. But I have a wooden bowl, actually. It's like, shaped kind of rectangle-ish. Mhm. I remember back when there were certain stores that were the same way. Hey, Dominic, welcome back. Yeah, let's think. There were certain stores that were the same way around my area that wouldn't sell or carry rolling papers because they said it promoted drug use. Yeah, okay. mm, I think 7-Eleven was one of those stores back then, if I recall. And there was another one. I think it was Cumberland Farms tried doing that for a short time. Yep. Again, they didn't want to promote drug use. Spokesman good, spokesman good. Can't complain. You know. Again, enjoyed a nice bowl. Had some concentrates. Yeah. Yeah, because there was the Cumbies in Milford, I can recall, didn't carry them, and there was another Cumbies that I recall that tried to do it, and it was a store wide thing. It didn't last for long. Not that I remember. Mhm. Yep. And then all of a sudden, there was the big boom where all of the stores, convenience stores and otherwise, were carrying the bags of tobacco with the papers in them for people who wanted to roll their own. A lot of them have always carried the tins, the bugler, I think it was. Tops also had a pack like that, which I think you can still get to this day. Uh-huh. Like everybody started carrying them, and when everybody was carrying the stuff, mm-hmm, when everybody started carrying those kits, though, was when all of a sudden you saw the transition, and even the stores that said nope, rolling papers were promoting drug use started carrying rolling papers because it was the thing to roll your own cigarettes. Oh yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I know they're still out there, absolutely, but there was a time though where the stores wouldn't carry them because they said it promoted drug use, to where everybody was carrying them because everybody was rolling their own, and they were carrying multiple kinds. They all of a sudden the stores started opening up the little tobacco sections where you'd have different kinds of papers. You know, even before the blunts and stuff were around. It was different types. You'd have like the little stands that had the zigzag papers, a couple of kinds, and then a few different kinds of easy widers and again tops, bugle, Yep. So now, pretty much every store, yes, job, thank you. That was another one, correct. Pretty much every store, gas station, convenience, and otherwise has a little fucking glass case that has, bowls, that has bowls and little bubblers and little hookahs and all of this stuff. Oh no, hey, come on. Again, I've always said age is nothing but a number. Some gas stations and convenience stores you go into and they have like big glass cases full of this stuff now. It's like just so widely accepted, which I again think is fantastic. I do. I do. The flavored papers, yes. Or when it was real huge, when those and the paper that had the wire running through it. I know they still have them now, but when the paper with the wire running through it was huge, so that way you could light up a joint, and as it would get like halfway down, yes, you bent the wire over, and you could hold on to it. And, yep. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I actually have some of those clear cello. What the fuck is it called, man? Um, they're basically like almost a gel, but it's made. Ouch. That sounds pretty painful. Um, damn. What was the paper I have? I have them up in the. I have a pack up in my car barn. I'm gonna have to go grab them and have them for the next time I do a broadcast. Excuse me. Yeah, totally clear though. It was great. They were like an extended paper, but it wasn't a paper. You literally these things were made out of an edible substance. You could take one of these out of the pack and eat it. I mean, it wouldn't hurt you. And you could put your pot in there, and then you twisted it up. Yep, twisted it up and. Yeah, right. The original fruit roll up. Nice one, Sid. I never thought about it that way, but you're basically right. The original fruit roll up. Yeah. um, well, I mean, my segment's going to run every Monday. I'm going to have a different segment, testing segment that they're going to do. However, I'll be back live once a month. So, I won't be there throughout this month, and then I'll go back in March. And you say it's odd. What's odd, Eli? Oh, absolutely. I enjoyed it. That was a blast. I mean, the three of us just instantly got along so well together there in the studio. And, everybody was good. I mean, hey, you're always going to have some idiots in chat who are going to write and say or do, stupid things, but not a problem. you know. Yeah, overall, everybody was happy. So I was happy. It was really cool, actually, to hear Ryan say that. Yeah, exactly. It was really cool to hear Ryan say that I was actually going to be getting my own night show live page through PLR that I get to go in and interact with, my fans, the people, do all the stuff, put posts on there and do things like that. I was like, no shit, for sure. Hmm. Yeah. Oh yeah. Thank you guys. I mean, I really thought it was funny too. Was through my Facebook page and my bio. Well, let's just take it one step at a time. But thank you. I thought it was funny because in my bio I had originally written, put in a little thing, my new segment this week in Weeds, come Mondays, WPLR 99.1 FM, night show live, and I had the date, which was supposed to be 2/5/2018. That's when I was told that I was going on the show. And then I get a text from Ryan. You guys are awesome, seriously. Truly. Got nothing but love for you. I get a text from Ryan that afternoon, and he was like, "Hey, can you be at the studio for 7:15?" Of course. Okay, you're on tonight. All right. So I thought that was really cool. I was not expecting that. And just joking around, of course, but when I read, we're your number one fans, I kind of flashed in my head Kathy Bates. I'm your number one fan. It's one of my favorite movies. Hey, come on. The Family Guy. Awesome. I'm glad that Facebook deleted it. Come on. The Family Guy rendition of that one with Brian and Stewie was so incredibly funny. Again, I really am glad that they took that down, Dominic. Seriously. Kathy Bates is an incredibly talented actress. Incredibly talented, for sure. Like, you go to her IMDb page and just see the list, like the arm length of credits that she has. And how, quite frankly, too, it ranges the gamut. And it goes, all different things. Again, a lot of individuals, a lot of actors, a lot of people in general are cannabis users. It is going to be eventually. Sure, makes sense. Yes, absolutely. Again, she is very talented indeed. I mean, has earned and deserves all her accolades. 100%. Mm-hmm. Sure, she's another one. She's very straightforward. She's honest. She has no reason to lie. She doesn't need to hide it. you know, I mean, come on. Sure. Again, overall, I really don't think I've seen anything that she's done that I would have to say, oh no, oh, what was she thinking? No, no, she's great work, great work. Patient, her Cadillac, she's on the background, speed, took it on. Nice. Again, I really do see eventually cannabis being widely accepted more so than tobacco. Like, certain states, again, have their medical programs set up where the individual, as a cannabis consumer, is allowed to light up and consume their medication anywhere an individual is allowed to light up or smoke a cigarette. It is better. It's 100 times better, 1,000 times better. So, states that have their laws, that enacted their laws and their programs in that regard, kudos. And eventually, I hope that just that's the way it is everywhere. You know, that the mindset of individuals will be that, oh, the ones who are smoking cigarettes, I mean, if that's your choice, that's your choice. But, you know, everywhere you go, there they can go. Anywhere you can light up, they can light up. For sure. Mm, okay. Interesting. Reading an article I just noticed on my Facebook wall. Future farm closes on cannabis zoned building in Rhode Island. Vancouver, British Columbia. Future Farm Technologies Inc., the quote unquote company, or Future Farm, is pleased to announce it is closed on the purchase of a 15,000 square foot building in Providence, Rhode Island. The building is located in an M1 zone, which legally permits the cultivation of cannabis by right. The company intends to lease this property to a local licensed cultivator who will use the property as a licensed medical facility. Medical grow facility, I would think. Yeah. Yep, marijuana cultivation space. Providing wholesale cannabis to Rhode Island state sanctioned dispensaries. Hmm, very nice. Excuse me. Hey guys, we're coming up on that time. I'm going to enjoy the last couple of dabs with you. It's been great smoking with everybody today and chatting as always. I really do enjoy it. I've enjoyed the cannabis. I've enjoyed the coffee. Can't complain about the concentrates. I want to thank everybody for joining me here at the compound today via both Facebook as well as YouTube. Cheers. Hmm. That hits the spot. That really does. So, as always, everybody have themselves a good day. Once again, thank you for stopping in and chatting and spending your time with me today. I appreciate it. And I will see everybody tomorrow morning for Shatterday. Excuse me. All right, everybody. Peace, Facebook land. So long, YouTube.